Good morning students. Today we are going to do question number 2 of exercise 6.1. From this exercise, this is the last sum which we are doing it. Now here what is given to us? Line xy is given to us, and over that a PO ray stands over it and forms an angle 90 degree. Secondly, A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3 is the ratio of the angle. And what we have to find it? Angle C we have to find it out. So how we will solve it? Let's see. OP ray stands on XY line. Therefore, angle POY plus angle POX is equal to 180 degree. Linear pair angle. Now, as it is given POY as 90 degree plus angle POX is equal to 180. Therefore, angle POX is equal to 180 minus 90. What you will get it? Angle POX is equal to S. Therefore, angle POX is equal to 90 degree. But angle POX is equal to A plus B. You can see in the figure. Okay. Also, A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. So, I can write it A is equal to 2x and B is equal to 3x. Placing this value in equation 1. So, what 1 becomes? Angle POX, I can write it 2x plus 3x. But what we have? POX value as 90. So, 90 is equal to 5x. Therefore, 90 upon 5, this 5 goes in denominator, is equal to x. Therefore, x is equal to 90 divided by 5. 5 ones are 5, 4, so 8. 18 we will get it as a x, value of x. So, A is equal to 2x is equal to 2 into 80 is equal to 36 and B is equal to 3x. 3 into 18 is equal to 54. Now we want to find it out angle C. You can see here from the figure OY ray stands on a line. So what we will write it here? Now OX ray stands on MN line. Therefore, angle, I am not writing its name, I am writing B and C only so that it is easy to understand as they have already given us the names. So, B plus C is equal to 180 degree because linear pair angle. Now, we are having the value of B, therefore 54 plus C is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, C is equal to 180 minus 54. Subtract it. 10 minus 4 is 6 and 7 minus 5 is 2 and 1. So we get it here. Value of C as 126 degree. Continuing further in this chapter, topic is lines and angles. You can see in the figure, I have drawn two lines and one line passing through this two lines is drawn. So, we label it these two lines. Now, till now you have seen how we are naming it with the capital letters and like this. So, this is the point on a line and then we are representing it as MN line like this. But if we don't want to represent any point on a line and hold this line only to be represented without any points, then it is denoted by a small alphabets. You can write it P and A line, B line, anything like that, but it is in a small alphabet as I wrote it. So, M, N and L are three lines given. These two lines are facing each other and this is L line is known as a transversal. Transversal means passing through the two lines. The line which is intersecting in two other lines is known as a transversal. Now another thing you can see here are our 1, 2, 3. This is a naming. Just now in the previous question you have seen A, B, C is written. What it means? The angle name. Here also same way we are representing by the numerals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in an anti-clockwise naming of the angles are there. Dear students, now please remember how the different type of angles are framed. That is important for this topic. What is here is, first is corresponding angle, I will write it. There are four pairs of corresponding angles. First, angle 1 and angle A, one pair. Second pair, angle 2 and angle 6. Third pair, angle 3 and angle 7. And fourth pair, angle 4 and angle 8. Here by mistake I wrote it 1 and 5 will be there. Got it? Corresponding angles once again repeat it. Angle 1 and angle 5, 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 3 and 7, 4 and 8 are known as a pair of corresponding angles. Same way another type of angle is framed. It is a interior angle. It has a two pair only. Interior angles means inside. So angle 3 and angle 6 is one pair. Second is only 4 and angle 5. Okay. So its name only suggests interior angles. Interior means inside. Inside both the lines the angles are formed as well as on the same side of the transversal. This you have to keep in mind. On the same side of the transversal is known as an interior angles. Clear this much? Now we will study alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles are inside. Interior word means inside both the lines. Second is alternate. Alternate will go for the cross one on the either side of the transversal. Interior means inside. And interior angles means on the same side of the transversal. Here you have to clear your idea. And alternate and interior comes alternate interior angles, or as well as it is spoke as an interior alternate angles. Okay. So interior alternate or alternate interior angles both are same only. In that case, for the alternate angles, it is on the either side of the transversal. One is on the left side, then another will be on the right side. And it forms an X sort of a thing. You can see. One pair is 4 and 6. Another pair is 3 and 5. Okay, got it? Secondly, alternate exterior angles. The same criteria for the alternate angle on the either side of the transversal element. And exterior means outside this, both the M and N lines. So 1 and 7 will work out because they are on the either side of the transversal. 1 and 7, 2 and 8 are the two pairs of alternate angle. Dear students, this may you have studied it in a lower class, but still remember, revise this thing, very important for next coming topics.